I'm Hannah.
And I'm Amy.
And you're watching
Live at Linda's.
Hey, you guys know me by now. I'm Hannah, an animal health tech at the Linda Kelly Animal Shelter. Today, we have a mother-daughter duo. This is Nala, sweet girl. She's what, a year and 2 months?
Yes.
This is her baby, Handstand. Handstand is about 7 months now. Would you say so? Is that what
Just
our card
about,
says?
yeah.
7 months? Yes, so Handstand was actually fostered by this gal that I know, and per that foster, she's an excellent dog. She's full of energy. Well, they're
Full
kind of
of
pooped out
energy.
right now.
Look at her, she's like,
But she's, a typical puppy. She's loves other dogs. And she's just a great pup. She's ready to go, man.
She definitely would do well in a home with a dog that wants to play.
Also, for people who would like to meet her, she does have a gnarly scar on her hip. I don't know if we can get that in the shot. Right here. We don't really know what happened, but she had an owie.
She doesn't seem affected by that because she still loves other dogs. So.
Yeah, she really does.
But she just had a rough start, didn't you, babe?
Well, Dr. Hathaway will be on next to give you the intel of the gastrointestinal viruses out there. Ooh.
This is part 4 in our series on parasites. Today's topic is on gastrointestinal parasites, commonly known as worms. Most pet owners are familiar with the concept of worms, or parasites that live in the intestinal tract of some pets. There are many different species of parasites that can infect our pets, some of which can also infect humans. While we don't have enough time to go through each type of worm specifically, most worms cause similar signs in our pets: loose stool, sometimes bloody stool, visible worms in the stool, weight loss, an increased appetite, anemia, or even vomiting. A pet with worms may show one, some, or none of these clinical signs. It is important for us to protect our pets against intestinal parasites, as they can lead to poor growth and development of young animals, and some worms are even able to cause deadly consequences if left untreated. Also, certain types of worms, such as hookworms, can be spread from pets to humans. Young animals are most commonly affected, which is why we recommend deworming all puppies and kittens when they go to their vet for their vaccines and regular checkups. Adult animals can also get intestinal parasites and should be checked by your vet if they show any of the signs that I mentioned earlier. Lucky for pet owners, dewormers are safe and relatively inexpensive. Almost all of the products that are commonly used to prevent heartworm disease also prevent most of the intestinal parasites. Flea prevention is also key to protecting your pet from tapeworms, as tapeworms specifically are transmitted by pets ingesting fleas. While your pet is receiving treatment for worms, it is important to pick up and properly dispose of their stool in order to prevent reinfection.
My name is Amy. I am an animal care attendant at the Linda Kelly Animal Shelter, and this is Miss Nala. So, fun fact, I'm actually fostering Nala right now. She's living at home with me. I bring her in during the day just so that she can get exposure to people who might be willing to adopt her. So, one of the reasons that I took Miss Nala to my house was because at the shelter she has such high stress. So yeah, I decided I wanted to give it a try and take her home because I see that she's a great dog outside of her cage. And I've had her at my house for 4 days now, probably, and she hasn't had one accident in my house. Or in her crate. So, I handstand. Are you jealous? I don't have no more. I'm all done. So, needless to say, stress will do a lot to dogs that have been taught things and know things. So, I'm just grateful to say that she is potty trained because that was pretty much her only hang up. This dog is amazing. Right now she's eating treats that are behind my back, but she does love food. She's very much food motivated. She loves to play with other dogs.
Yes.
But she also can, you know, leave them alone. I have a Yorkie at home that is not a fan of her. And she leaves him alone. She goes up and sniffs and she reads his cues of, hey, leave me alone. And she leaves him alone. But she does want a dog that she can play with, like her little baby.
Oh yeah, did we mention this is mommy and baby?
Yeah, mommy and baby. So as you can tell, see, look at that annoying little baby. Mama's like, cool your jets, baby. She nibbles her, I know, it's funny. So yeah, she likes other dogs. She's doing really well with my cats as well. My cats don't like her and they hiss at her, but she leaves them alone. She catches the cues and she says, all right, I'm out of here. And I also have an 8-month-old baby at home and she's very gentle with her, loves her. So
Seems
yeah,
like a total package.
She really is. She really is. And I know it's hard to believe, but she's a pit bull.
What? Oh,
A pit bull. She's very sweet. So obviously I know that everybody has their feelings about certain breeds, but this girl is wonderful.
She may look like your classic,
hey,
you know, pitty gal,
girl.
but she's a sweetie beatie momeatie.
She is your classic pitty gal. She's snuggly and a little derpy sometimes, you know, but we can take that. We can take it. She's a good girl.
Hey, you. Adopt a dog. We've got too many. Way too many still.
I mean, it's true. It's true. It's totally true. If you can't adopt, come volunteer and walk the dogs.
Or foster like Amy.
Or foster like me. I'm awesome. Are you awesome? Come and foster a dog. We awesome people can do it. And you know, it is very daunting to foster a dog.
Daunting.
But, and you know, you say like, oh, I don't have space for them, and if I take them home, they might have to be in a cage all the time. Just FYI, these dogs in the shelter are in cages for 23 to 24 hours a day. I say 23 to 24 hours because some dogs are lucky enough to get out for a walk, but not all the dogs in the shelter get the chance to get out and get walked every day. So
yes.
Some dogs are sitting in their cage literally 24/7. So when you're worried about taking home a dog to foster it and you're worried it's gonna be in the crate too long, not as long as they are at the shelter. So,
boom.
Mic drop.
Facts.
Well, this
You
mic,
need to
I'm not gonna drop
adopt,
that.
seriously.
Adopt, foster, donate, because we have our
I don't know.
501c3
Oh, yeah.
nonprofit that collects donations for our shelter, and then they are
Yes.
able to do things like hold events to raise more money, or they are able to go out and buy toys and treats and fun things for the dogs. And so yes, if you can't adopt, foster. If you can't foster, come volunteer.
If you can't do
and walk the
anything,
dogs.
spay and neuter.
Yes.
Please, it's really getting out of
Absolutely.
hand, and
Yep.
we are all
We done.
we're burnt out. You guys need to figure it out, man.
Because we love these babies, so it's hard watching them be so, you know, stressed out, and us being maxed out at the shelter. We want them to find good homes, because this is all Nala wants to do at my house the whole time. This is literally it. She wants to lay on the couch and she'll watch me from the couch. If I go in the kitchen, she'll lay on the floor at my feet while I wash dishes. Like, she's a good girl. And I bet you so many of the other dogs in the shelter could be just as good as her, but they're just stressed out. So getting them an opportunity to get out of the shelter and decompress a little bit is huge.
So it's hard to have one-on-one time with these dogs when we're completely over capacity. And that's what we are, which means that there are no open kennels. Our website is calvertcountyanimalshelter.com, and you can
look at the adoptable animals, put in, I think they have like all the paperwork you would need to get started if you wanted to meet an animal.
Yes.
There.
Lost and found reports and stuff.
Volunteer applications, hint, hint. Foster applications, maybe is on the website.
That's what I
you know,
heard. I heard it from
That's
a
what I
mile
heard.
away.
That's right. Just saying.
All right, guys. Well, until next time, this is Live at Linda's.
Ooh.